$100,000 raised in an unbelievably short time, all to see Illumina play Minecraft. And now is the time for Illumina to play Minecraft. Take it away.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for donating 400K. That is insane. I cannot believe we've got that. I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone, for donating. Seriously, that is insane. Yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So I'm gonna join a world, and then we're gonna do a countdown and start the timer, and then I'll start from there. I'm actually gonna be resetting for desert or savanna. We'll explain that in a second, why we need to do that. But yeah, but first I'm just gonna start the run, and then we can introduce ourselves. So, all right, I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm probably gonna have to restart for worlds, yeah. But
All right, so
I'll have the timer starting, yeah.
Yeah, let's just start explaining stuff. Let's do some introductions.
Yeah, let's explain. So yeah, my name is Illumina. I am a speedrunner of this game. I play Minecraft way too much. That's all you need to know about me.
I can confirm. I'm
Yeah.
Blue Crystal. I've been running this game for a while as well, and yeah, we're super excited to bring this to you. And we have another commentator too.
I think we're missing somebody.
Hi, my name is Sushi. I speedrun Minecraft among other games, and I'm very excited to watch Illumina destroy the Ender Dragon today. So I guess right off the bat,
hopefully, I'm hoping.
We don't see a lot of Ender Dragons. So Blue, do you want to explain why we're reloading actually?
Yeah, so if you're familiar with, which I am not quite familiar with, but if you're familiar with speedruns of sort of the roguelike or that sort of genre, this is a similar kind of thing where the entire world is randomly generated in this category. And so he has no clue what he's going to find. We don't know, what's going to happen. So essentially, he's trying to reset for a seed that will make it not horrible to start the run.
Desert,
and we
got
found
it.
one. So
let's go, finally.
So we found a desert, finally. And that wasn't too long. I was hoping it wouldn't take long.
No, that didn't take that long.
Yeah.
How long did it take? Do you guys have the timer?
No, I don't have it pulled up, but it was
you don't have it
a couple
open?
minutes.
Okay.
So if
so just so you know, I have my own timer, so I'll tell you like the in-game time of the actual run itself.
Yeah, we'll get into the in-game time kind of mattering a little bit, but Sushi, if you want to talk about like where is he? Why is he in a desert sort of thing?
Right, so the first thing to talk about, Minecraft is a sandbox game, and if you've never seen a Minecraft speedrun before, first of all, I can proudly announce that as of right now, I believe, according to speedrun.com statistics, Minecraft is the most popular speedrun game, which is crazy. And the goal of this game is to beat the Ender Dragon. To do this, we need to enter the End Realm, and to do that, we need to get Eyes of Enders, and to get those, we need to get Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods, which we get respectively by killing Endermen and Blazes. Here in the overworld, we're going to be finding Endermen in the nighttime, and a lot of why we want a desert goes with a lot of how mobs spawn, which we'll get into later once we get into the nighttime. Oh, very nicely finding that iron there.
Oh, there's only 2 of them, though. Yeah, we need at least 6 iron, so I only got 2 here, but it's still good that I got some.
But the reason why the desert is so crucial is that basically the TLDR is that we will get more mob spawns in the desert, and later on, we'll basically dedicate the entire nighttime of the run to finding mobs, specifically Endermen.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot of farming, and deserts are so good for that. If you kind of experiment with yourself, you'll see that you'll get so many more mobs in a desert, and as opposed to something with like a lot of trees, for example. So that's what he was doing at the start of the run, was looking for a good biome, aka a desert.
Lava. I'm looking for mobs that will drop food. Sheep do not drop food in this version. They added that at 1.8, and I'm currently in 1.7. So
yeah, let's talk about the version.
I might have trouble. Yeah, explain the versions.
Yeah, so
a little bit. We can talk more about it throughout the run, but
this is 1.7, which is a patch of the game that was released in 2014. It was 2013, 2014, that sort of thing. I don't remember the exact dates, but so for this category is any percent random seed glitchless pre 1.9. So the 1.9 version of the game introduced a lot of things that make the speedrun a lot different. And that's also a really cool category. The 1.9 plus runs are very cool.
All right, I'm just gonna die. So
He's gonna
I
die
can
here
get
to
hungry.
refill a little bit of his hunger meter, so he can sprint again. If you're too low on hunger, you can't sprint.
Don't worry, we're not in hardcore mode.
Yeah, so normally Illumina would perform runs on hardcore, depending on what route he's doing. But this is, are you on normal or
I'm on hard right now.
hard? So he's still going all in. So you're gonna see mobs. Mobs are gonna hit for a lot of damage compared to easy and normal. So yeah, 1.7 is a great version because it introduced these biomes called savannas, which are typically what we're looking for at the start of a run because they do tend to have a lot of mobs, and we need a lot of passive mobs for all the different materials that we need. And they always spawn next to deserts. So like we mentioned, deserts are really good. So 1.7 being the version that introduced savannas, that's kind of the main reason that we run on this version. And I don't know.
So right now I'm
yeah.
killing pigs to get cooked food. So normally you're supposed to kill animals, get their raw food, and then you cook it in a furnace. But right now what I'm doing is I'm just lighting them on fire and it automatically cooks the food, so I don't need to wait 10 seconds each time. So it's a big time save.
Yeah, and I want to talk a bit
Yeah.
about Minecraft as a nature in a speedrun because while we talk about the term RNG a lot in a speedrun, usually that goes with it might be straight up just random chance or maybe boss patterns and AI patterns. In Minecraft, this is random seed glitchless. So this world, Illumina has never seen it before. We quite literally don't know what's on the other side of that hill there. There could be a literal hole with thousands and thousands of diamonds in it. Well, not thousands, but the idea is there that you can find miracles around corners, but chances are we often get disappointment. We'll find that out later in the run, but as a result of this, there are a lot of moving parts in this run. You saw Illumina there kill chickens earlier. Already on our radar for the Ender Dragon fight, we want arrows and we want beds. So once Illumina gets shears, he'll shear some sheep for wool, and he'll also be killing chickens. While you might think he should cook them for food, he probably actually will hold on to the food, but not use it unless necessary, because he really is killing those chickens for the feathers.
Yeah, and it looks like I have all the iron right now, so that's really good.
Yeah, so right now what he needs to do is let's sort of talk about the end goal. What are all these like things that he's getting? Why does he need them? Obviously you need food to live. That goes for Minecraft as well as real life. But stuff like wool, you might not realize why he's getting wool or feathers. So I don't know if M-Sushi, you want to talk about like kind of what the end game is with all these items.
Right, so we're going to kill the final boss of the game, which is the Ender Dragon. And the Ender Dragon fight, if you have not seen it before, it's basically this giant dragon flying around. This is version 1.7, so she doesn't have a nest, but she will be flying around with pillars that will heal her. And we need to make arrows using the feathers because we need to shoot out those pillars or else they would heal her. This will make more sense once you actually get there. Trust me on this one. And we also need the beds because there's a famous quirk in this game right when the nether was first in the game where they didn't want you to set your spawn point in the nether by sleeping in a bed. So if you were to sleep in the nether, your bed would actually explode. And this is also true in the end dimension. And turns out explosions do a lot of damage, much more than any bow and arrow or sword can do. So it is actually an optimal strategy to get beds and blow them up. Kill the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, it's a very interesting, weird technique if you've never seen it before. So look forward to that. And yeah, so right now I don't know what his in-game time is right now. Maybe he can give us like a check.
Right now I'm at 7 minutes, so yeah, it's
so,
really good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the amount of stuff that I have is pretty good for.
Yeah, do you want to talk about like why the time matters? Why?
Yeah,
you know.
So this run is heavily, and just Minecraft speedruns, like every version's highly dependent on in-game time, and that's because of the day and night cycles. So you only can kill Enderman during the nighttime. So actually 1.16 it doesn't matter as much, but we don't really got to talk about other versions. But in 1.7 we need to kill Enderman, and the only way we kill Enderman practically is in the nighttime. So I gotta be ready. I have to have all my equipment and all my gear during for the nighttime. And I pretty much have everything I need. I think I'm good.
Yeah. So you may have noticed.
Like I have the feathers and the wool. Like this is pretty good. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
blacksmith. Let's go.
Oh, so he
Can we
found a
get 10
village.
obsidian?
That would be really funny.
If we get 10 obsidian, I'm donating $100.
Nether travel. I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to
No, $10 for every
Doctors
obsidian
Without Borders.
I will donate.
that.
Okay, no,
yeah.
that was a bad chest. I
Like you
shouldn't have said
mentioned,
anything.
he has a lot of the stuff he needs, and you've probably noticed he's breaking a lot of leaves, and that may be confusing to you if you're a casual Minecraft player. Why is he getting so much leaves? And it's actually because leaves are an incredible building block. They actually break in one tick, so it's the fastest block to collect a lot of. And building blocks are going to be really useful, not only for speedruns in general, but especially for this route that he's doing, this strat, which did not get shown at last SGDQ. It's worth noting there was a SGDQ run, SGDQ 2019. But for this strat that he's doing, he needs a lot of blocks, and I'm talking stacks of blocks. So maybe M Sushi kind of wants to talk about, as someone who does this strat a lot himself, talk about what this is. What is he going to do? Why does he have ladders?
Right, so there's a lot of technicalities that we're going to get into as the night falls here. The biggest thing to note, and please correct me if I'm wrong with any of the numbers, but we want to maximize as many mob spawns as possible. As we go into nighttime, our sole purpose is to hunt down these Endermen. That is our only goal, because chances are, in the majority of Minecraft speedruns, Endermen do tend to be the bottleneck. Typically, the hardest thing tends to be getting pearls.
Right.
And Endermen already are a super rare spawn, and the item drop we want from them, Ender Pearls, are only a 50% chance. So naturally, we want to get a ton of Enderman spawns. Normally, we do this by just walking around the desert, but we're going to do a death abuse strat that we call the Tower. Basically, what happens is, in Minecraft, I believe only 80 mobs can be loaded in at a time, and those mobs will unload if you are 128 blocks away. What this means is that normally we'd be running around the desert, and as mobs would trickle in and slowly despawn, new ones would spawn. And of course, we want new mobs to spawn, because ideally we'll look around, see we have no Endermen, say, well, that stinks, we want to get some Endermen, so we'll run around and try to get new spawns. This is going to be done incredibly efficiently by the fact that beds will set our spawn point. So pretty soon here, as it falls down to night, Illumina is going to get a tower, and at the bottom of it, put lava. Then he is going to tower 128 blocks, probably a little bit more in the air, and then he's going to set his bed down there, which will set his spawn points. I'm talking for a lot. Blue, would you like to continue? I'm going to take a quick breather.
Yeah, he's gonna set up his tower as it turns into the nighttime here.
There's lava right there.
Oh no, he went all the way back for lava. There was lava there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he needs this lava because, as M Sushi explained, it is a death like a death warp strat, sort of. It's the closest thing I guess we have to those sort of strats. But he's going to go way up into the air, and eventually he'll put a bed up there. And if he sleeps in his bed, that will set his respawn point to the top of this tower. And that is really crucial because he's going to fall down the tower and look around, see if there's Endermen. If there is, he's going to kill them and try and get some Ender Pearls. And once he's done, or if there's no Endermen, he's going to die in the lava and come all the way back up here, which will unload the mobs, and he'll come back down for another cycle. And that's what you're going to be seeing throughout the nights. Hopefully this won't take more than 2 in-game nights. That would be a pretty good marathon pace. But as you see, he's still going. He needs all these blocks. He's going to go way up there. And so this is a pretty unconventional strat in my eyes. But it's very cool that we're able to do this kind of death abuse rather than kind of running around hoping to find some Endermen. So if all goes well, he's going to land.
Hopefully I didn't Yes. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's good.
those
We're good.
ladders can be a real trick.
We're not home. We're not home free yet, so
Yeah.
I want to avoid creepers as much as possible because they can blow up the tower, and that's obviously not what you want to do. So or have happen. So I'm gonna do my best to avoid creepers and just in general not die.
Yeah, I do want to note some hindrances to this strat. Spiders can climb up your tower. As you see, we have a nice little hidey hole here where Illumina can basically swing at all the Endermen that are around him while they cannot hurt him. The thing is, while he's getting into that hole, spiders can climb walls, so they will likely be super annoying. Also, as Illumina stated, if he ever exits the tower for any reason, usually to pick up drops or to get Endermen from far away, there is a chance that creepers will chase him and try to blow up. If they blow up the base of his tower, it's for normal reasons it would be a reset, but obviously he would just be in an incredibly sticky situation here.
Yeah, he'd have to figure that out pretty quickly. So he's got
It's,
3 pearls already.
This is very
actually
good
going
luck so
well,
far.
Yeah. So these tall mobs that you're seeing him slash at, those are the Endermen, and they are dropping these green pearls. No one really knows. I don't think anyone really knows what the lore is behind these Ender pearls, but yeah. So these, this is the key basically to finishing the run, and he's actually getting quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Some unlucky drops there.
I do want to note this next, I believe, well, we're probably about 2 minutes in. This next like 6 minutes of the run is going to be super repetitive. It's going to be Illumina trying to get these Endermen, trying to get these pearls. Some things to note: he already has killed a couple of spiders. I believe he has 2 string. You want 3 string to make a bow? Again, because we want to shoot arrows later on.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
So, you don't want to die.
Wait, I don't think they despawn though. I think the Endermen.
Oh really?
That's good.
Sometimes if you like fall far or fast enough, they don't despawn. There's three zombies who are carrying pearls. All
really
3 of them
bizarre.
were carrying. That's really like.
That's
what are
really
the
rare.
chances
Yeah,
of-
that's
yeah,
rare.
that's very rare. I don't. Oh my god.
So
But
yeah,
yeah.
like M Sushi explained, this is going to be pretty repetitive. So unless there's anything you guys want to get out of the way first, this would be a pretty good time for a few donations.
Absolutely. We have $200 from the Raddest Bro saying, "Hi, Illumina. Mojang Dev here. So excited to see everyone come together to get this incentive met. I've been watching GDQ for many years now, and it's always amazing how the power of gaming can bring so much good to the world. Good luck on the run, and keep going fast."
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just
Nice
want to
seeing
say
Mojang this year. Yeah.
it's very cool that Mojang always gets involved with these Games Done Quicks in the past. We've done a few Minecraft runs here, and they're always very supportive. So shout outs to Mojang, very cool. And you can go on with a few more.
It's a $200 donation from Geosquare saying, "Hi, Illumina. Thanks so much for
Ooh.
being a great friend and representation of our community for so many years. Much love."
Thank you so much, Geo. I'm actually repping the Geo merch. Just gonna, because I love Geo, you know.
Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, Geosquare makes great content about Minecraft, so check him out if you're interested in speedrun.
Yeah, has also contributed to these tower strats
Oh
in the
no!
past. Oh no, we missed the ladder.
What happened? Okay, one of them's there still. Whatever.
We can continue donations for a bit more.
Absolutely. We have $1,500 here from Petrol BB saying, "Thank you very much for everything this year," which wasn't easy at all. Shout out to all organizer restream teams that sacrifice their sleep to let us all outsiders enjoy every GDQ. You're all gold. I'm going to try this here. It says, "Also French staff, merci le gars, vous êtes no parler à nous." Don't know if that's close to right or not, but I tried.
I wouldn't know. You could have nailed it for all I know.
Yeah, good job.
This is, I want to say this is a lot of Enderman.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is really
going
good
like
spot.
really well for the first night. I'm not sure exactly how many pearls he's at. I don't know if we explained, but
I
the
have
golden
no
number
idea.
is pretty
Yeah.
much 12. We'll explain that in a little bit, but he's going to wrap up getting pearls. I actually don't know what the time's at. We could,
I like how there's like 5 lava pools. I can see.
yeah. How
actually
close are we
think-
to the daytime, Illumina?
There's about 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Just got killed by baby zombies, which are one of the worst mob in the game. I think are we all in agreement here, all three of us, that baby zombies
yeah.
are one of the worst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you're a Philza fan, you know that as well. But we don't like them in speedruns either, so.
You didn't have to say that.
I actually think, Blue, we are, you did talk about how we talked later in the run, but I think we have time now. Do you want to talk about when does the pearl killing end? When will we stop this, Enderman, Enderman onslaught?
Oh, there's an Enderman.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, as we explained, the day-night cycles are really important. If you've ever played Minecraft, you know that the nighttime is very precarious. That's the time that these hostile mobs all spawn. And so they spawn from about 11 minutes after world creation to 19 minutes. So Illumina actually has his own timer going just so he can keep track of where he is in the day-night cycle. And so he knows at 19 minutes, he's going to get his last round of Enderman and go to the Nether. And I'm a little worried for the Nether, but I actually want to get...
I'm very worried for the Nether.
Yeah, it's a very precarious dimension, as we'll explain in a second. I want to know how many pearls we got. Is
Looking
it
good.
7
Out
or 8?
soon.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 or 8, which is pretty good. The magic number, I guess we'll just say now, is 12.
There are a lot of moving
yeah.
parts to that number. There are a lot of
There's a
different
lot
conditions.
of things that go into that number, but
Yeah,
we'll actually
magic
explain
with
that.
quotations.
Yeah, we can explain that after the Nether when it gets closer to being relevant.
No, please. No. No.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, just to stress how incredibly bonkers the world creation is, or the random seed aspect of this run is, that magic number could be as low as 0, technically,
Yeah.
and technically it could be infinite. It would never be
Yeah.
infinite, but it, yeah.
Dude, I got golden leggings. Let's go.
Holy moly! How many pearls did you get?
Dialing.
10 pearls. Wow,
That's
is a
very
really
good.
productive. This would be like an applause point, but I miss having
Okay, I'm gonna
GDQs
keep
in
the pearls
person.
in here.
Yeah. So,
All right,
Illumina, I
Blue,
guess talk about like what's the next stage? What are we doing?
So we're going to the Nether. Oh boy, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm not excited. I'm scared for the Nether. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is go to a lava pool, and we're gonna build a Nether portal. And
Oh yeah, take notes.
you're
on
gonna
how
be
to
like,
build.
don't you need? Yeah, some people will be like, well, don't you need diamonds to build a portal or get a portal? And you actually don't, and you'll see in a second.
Yeah, take notes.
Although this
and
is a very weird. This is like
try not to
this is a weird
blink
lava
because it
pool.
may go. Actually, this is a really weird
No, this is
position. Yeah.
scuffed.
Uh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get
this
rid
looks
of all
good.
this.
This is good. Yeah. But try not to blink. You might miss a few parts. But basically, we have this like strategy to set it up. It's still so fast. I've watched him do this so many times. But I hope he didn't blink because we're done making another portal, and he's headed into the Nether. So what that is when a lava. It's kind of complicated, but a lava source block collides.
We're not in a cave. We're not in a cave.
Okay,
Let's
this is
go.
open. This is a decent start to the Nether. But
Please have a
to real
fortress.
quick, to real quick wrap that up is a source block of lava collides with a moving block of water, and that makes obsidian. So if we kind of mold that into the portal shape, we can just get free obsidian for a portal. So now we're in the Nether, and Sushi, you want to talk about like why we're so worried about it?
Right, so as I said
Okay,
before...
wait. I thought I saw it.
no,
I thought I
wait.
saw it. I saw the soul sand. I was like, that's it.
Oh.
But
Oh
it's not.
no! Wait,
Okay.
you baited me too.
You
I
baited me
thought.
too. Okay.
My
I
God.
just baited everyone.
Yeah. So
The two key components to success here, or to getting to the end dimension, we want to...
I found it. We're good. We're good. We're
let's
good.
go.
wait, you're not baiting this time?
I'm not baited. We
Okay.
found it. Okay, good.
So
Okay.
this is going
You
way
got it,
better
Blake,
than
you
I
got
could
it.
have asked for. Yeah. The Nether Fortress is a structure that generates in the Nether, and it contains a lot of things, but most importantly, it contains spawners that spawn blaze enemies. And these enemies drop blaze rods. And if you remember way back when this run started, we said that in order to make Eyes of Ender, which are required to get to the end dimension, we need blaze rods, and these guys are going to give them to us. So he's going to try and find a spawner that spawns those guys. He already got one from that stray, but he definitely wants to get a spawner, and he's going to find a spawner and make a camp, I hope. I hope you're not playing it risky.
Yeah. I see one over there.
I want to
So he's
note
good.
here that this
Yeah.
is pre-combat update, so combat is actually a lot worse for the player, and as a result, Illumina's gonna.
Oh.
Oh, this is a double spawner.
Ooh,
He's
double
gonna
spawner.
build a nice hidey hole for himself here.
Yeah, this is double spawner strats are interesting. You don't get to do these too often, but he's gonna build this sort of weird like shape that blocks the blazes from coming towards him, or not towards him, but out of this alcove, and they're gonna come down. Their AI is gonna, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but they're gonna come down the steps basically very nicely, and sometimes not very nicely, but hopefully come down the steps for an easy kill. And he is also mining a lot of gravel, which is not just a random like pick or habit that he's doing. It's actually very important in order to fight the Ender Dragon. Well, it's not necessary, but you need to take out those crystals that heal the dragon, and the best way to do that is with arrows. And in order to make arrows, you need flint. So that's the reason that he's mining a lot of gravel, is to get flint. And this is probably, there's not too much happening besides farming, so probably another few donations here.
Absolutely. $25 from Shamaya, who says, "Hey Illumina, love your streams. Always makes my day. Good luck with the run."
Thank you, Shamaya. Thank you very much.
And $250 from Jot, who says, "Hey GDQ, Mojangsta here. Thanks for meeting such an incredible incentive to have our game run. What an amazing amount of money this event generates for a great cause. Please take all the positivity and inclusion generated by the community during this event out into the world with you in your day-to-day life. Together we can build a better world through the power of play."
You can do a
Alright.
few more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
I think.
Old Hoovian contributes $100 to Doctors Without Borders, saying, "Final donation for me for this event. Loved every second of it. Thank you everyone behind the scenes, the runners, and the supporters. None of this would be possible without all of you. Best of luck to the remaining runs. Love you all. This goes toward the Minecraft incentive. Let's go craft some mines." That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I would say
Alright.
I think so. Yeah.
We'll talk a bit more here because Illumina actually has all the rods he needs. One thing I just want to note to specify, if you haven't played Minecraft before, we talked a lot about how mobs only spawn in the night. Now that we're in the Nether, this is a completely different dimension. This is meant to represent the underworld. So there is no nighttime and daytime. Those blazes will always spawn. You probably didn't even see the little cage spawner because Illumina built the trap so quickly, but they do always basically spawn there and funnel into his trap. Illumina got, what was it, 9 blaze rods, I believe, or 8?
Yeah, I got way more than I need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
usually he needs about 7, but it's nice to have marathon safety, you know.
I don't
It's a
wanna
little,
fall.
yeah. Don't fall. That would be pretty bad. He's gonna try and like carefully get down from here. It can be a little tough traversing the Nether. Just this terrain is not the nicest. But Illumina's done this a few times. A couple. So, I don't know if you want to talk about what's gonna happen when you get out of the Nether, because there is kind of another trick
boy.
or strat, I guess, coming up.
So, does anyone want to have the privilege of explaining that?
Sushi can.
Anyone?
guess since
Anyone?
both of
Any
you-
volunteers?
Since both of you dished it
Both
off.
of us are folding.
Okay. So, to add on here, we have 9 blaze rods. Again, as we said earlier, the magic number that you'll just have to take for us right now is 12, and each blaze rod makes 2 Eyes of Ender. Right off the bat, Illumina is going to craft those blaze rods into blaze powder, and then using that blaze powder, he is going to make Eyes of Ender. And a special thing about the Eyes of Ender is that they will fill up the end portal once we get to the end. But what they're also going to do is that if Illumina throws them by right-clicking, they will point to the location of the stronghold in the map. The stronghold is the location where the end portal is held. And basically, this can be realistically anywhere in the map, so we're just going to have a direction, and all we need to do is stick with it. The biggest thing right here is that, one, we're going to hope it's close to us, and two, we're going to use a special technique called triangulation. Basically, to put it simply, it's a lot like solving an Algebra 1 problem where Illumina is going to create two lines. The first line is going to be created here until we know we've passed the stronghold. So the direction he threw that eye, he is going to keep following it until it turns around. Once it turns around, or maybe he'll already mark blocks in his path, but he's going to mark his paths and make a line. Then what he's going to do is he's going to walk perpendicularly to that line and then throw another pearl. And basically, where those two lines intersect, that is for sure the stronghold location. He knows it, it's all good. When you first start out, this takes a lot of eye throws to get used to, but Illumina is a professional. Everything I said before, you might be like, oh yeah, I get that. And then you'll see Illumina do it, and you'll be like, wait, how does he know it's there? How is this? This isn't random seed. Are you kidding me? But Illumina's really good at it. The biggest thing here, actually, for a lot of speedrunners, he kind of has the sixth sense of where the stronghold is. You'll notice he hasn't thrown another eye since he throws the first one, which you might think, how does he know he hasn't passed it yet? And when you do a lot of runs, you kind of get the sixth sense of you know how far away the stronghold is from spawn. It typically spawns in a certain region. I think usually around in 1.7, like 500 blocks, I want to say, but obviously it varies based on seed. So Illumina's probably going to walk pretty soon. He's probably going to throw another pearl as he does some more crafting. And he's going to want some blocks to mark his first line, as we talked about there. Or probably Illumina's so good that he can visualize the lines in his head. He can imagine simple 5D shapes and use those to find the stronghold.
He sees Minecraft in the 7th dimension and just knows.
Imagine everything but nothing.
I hope you're all ready for the math test tomorrow, because all of that is going to be on the test. So I hope everyone understood all that.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, they'll all be tested.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and to talk about things going quickly, as long as there's the given that we're going to find the stronghold, this is a good direction, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be coming up on it quite shortly, but we have 10 eyes here. We talked before about how many pearls do we need to complete the run. Well, the short answer is it varies. To be honest, we never really know until we're there. Blue, do you want to explain eyes in the portal?
Yeah, so there's a portal that takes us to the end dimension. And like we said many times, that is our goal, to get there and fight the dragon. But this portal requires, it needs to be unlocked. And to unlock it, we need 12 Eyes of Ender. And sometimes the game smiles upon us and says...
Should I just, wait, should I just YOLO it and go in and see if it's a 2-eye?
Your call.
Sure.
Yeah, why
yeah,
not?
sure. You
Why
got
not?
time.
We're
You got
talking about
time.
it, so...
Yeah. So sometimes the game will say, you know what, you've been having a rough day. Take a few eyes for free. And it'll place a few eyes. It could be 0 to 12. He doesn't know. We don't know. None of us know. We'll find out in a little bit. And however, sometimes the game says, no, not going to give you a break. You're going to get a 0-eye portal. And in that case, you'll need to supply all 12 eyes. But if there are already eyes in the portal, then you can just go in with less than 12 if you have enough. So kind of hoping for good RNG. And look away, by the way, if you're a Minecraft player, because he is digging straight down, breaking the rule.
Oh,
and
we found it.
Found the stronghold, so
Let's see.
let's see.
Pause, champ.
Mm.
If there are 2 eyes in the
2-eye.
portal, we are good.
No!
Oh, so the game,
We need 2 more pearls.
yeah, the game was kind of like, no, not in a marathon. So, and he may look for a few chests. These stronghold chests do have a chance to contain ender pearls. But he is going to need to go back and get the 2 eyes that he needs to finish the portal. And
One more.
oh, one more. He found one in the chest. Okay, that's good luck.
Yeah, you can find these ender pearls in these chests in the stronghold. I believe there are 4 in the stronghold total, and on average, you usually get 1. So Illumina got one, so he might be pressing his luck here.
we found all of them.
Yeah, 1 pearl on average. So this is average chest luck.
So yeah, there were no more chests. We checked all 4. That was really like convenient that they were all there. So
Yeah, that generation.
Yeah.
check them really quick.
So
All right.
yeah, there's a few different strategies for getting the remaining pearls. Since he's so close, he needs 1 more pearl. That is really good, by the way. This is fast. There's a few strategies for getting the last few pearls. You can kind of run around the stronghold, look for chests, look for endermen. But I think what he's going to do is the safe way. Build a nether portal and kind of use it to... It's sort of weird how nether portals work, but it will... I don't know, M-Sushi, you want to describe it? I'm kind of at a loss.
Yeah, basically, in a lot of worlds, if you build 2 overworld portals, you'll go out to the same portal in the nether, and if you travel through your nether portal, you will always go back to your first overworld portal. You're gonna see he's gonna be in the stronghold, he'll go in the nether portal, this is the same place he popped out at first, and now he's in the desert. Portal linkage is really, really weird when you only have 1 nether portal, so it'll basically always spit you out back into your first portal, which is almost always in the desert.
Yeah, so that's essentially a quick travel to his tower, or back where he made the first nether portal. And he's going to use this desert to find, hopefully, 1 more enderman if it drops an ender pearl. But he could take a few more endermen.
I just want to note here, if we haven't addressed the moving parts in this run already, there is a random mob drop that drops it's a rare mob. Oh, no pearl, that's sad. Random rare mob that will randomly drop an item, and then we need to go to another dimension. We need to randomly find a generated structure, and then we need to find the spawner. Then we need to get more random drops, and then after all those random drops are ready, we need to find the next structure, which randomly generates a certain distance away from spawn. And then there's a random chance that how many pearls we will need are already in the portal. But thankfully, Illumina gets that last pearl we need, and I just want to highlight all the moving parts in this run. If earlier, when we saw Illumina fall off the tower and kind of die when he was trying to findle with some endermen, literally, you don't realize this until later in the run, but if Illumina got those endermen before he died by baby zombies early in the runs, he could be in the end right now. So there are just so many moving parts to this run, and I think that's what makes it so exciting in a marathon setting. And it's crazy to see Illumina. His consistency, he's a really good player. I just want to let you guys know.
Yeah, he is very good at this game. So this is the time to get hyped. He does have all the pearls that he needs. So he's going to return using his sort of constructed paths to get back to the stronghold and go fight the Ender Dragon. And well, I won't say anything.
I really want an extra pearl just so like...
Yeah, that would be really good.
If it's a sky spawn, so in the end you have 2 kinds of spawns. You can spawn in the sky, so you have to block over, or you can spawn in underground. So I want to avoid spawning in the sky unless I have a pearl, because I have to block over, and that's really dangerous because in this version the dragon can charge you, unlike in some other versions. So
yeah, if you don't have a pearl and you spawn on a floating platform in the end, you do need to construct a bridge, and no matter how good you are at making bridges, it is enough time for the dragon to swoop at you, and if you get knocked into the void at the end of a run, that is game over. You can't get your items back.
It's hard to come back.
So I think it's probably worth taking a few more minutes of safety to get this pearl for Illumina here.
I really want this pearl, to be honest. It's probably not even gonna matter. I'm probably gonna spawn in.
Yeah, but
you know, I want to be safe.
Safety. I don't want to say anything about the estimate. I feel like that'll go poorly, but
True.
This is good. This is a good run. So he does have a little bit of time to work with. And I will say one more thing, and then we can give a few donations. But I wanted to know if everyone kind of is familiar with what Twitch Prime is, or Prime Gaming. I don't know, maybe M-Sushi knows this a little bit better than I do, but I've heard of this thing, and I just wanted to clarify that, what is the power of Prime Gaming?
Right, so I just want to let you guys know, of course, 100% of donations go towards Doctors Without Borders, which is an incredible cause. But did you know that all the bits and subs during the marathon will also go to Doctors Without Borders. They're not, I don't believe they're in the total right now, but they probably will be added later on in the finale tonight. And I just want to let you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and subscribe to Games Done Quick completely for free, supporting charity, and you also get to talk in the chat, which is awesome. It's for a great cause. And we don't even have time for donations because Illumina's going so fast.
Yeah.
We're in the end. Well, not
He's
quite,
gonna make
but...
his last preparations, and then you see he lit the
I'm
portal.
going
He's
in.
going in. Okay, he is underground. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so sometimes at the beginning of this fight, the dragon can charge at you, and she can knock you off, and that's what I was worried that would happen there. But let's take a little bit. Well, he focuses on destroying these crystals. Talk a little bit about how this fight goes, and hopefully by the time I'm done explaining it, he's not already done. He's got such good aim. He's just taking quick work of all these.
Oh no!
Oh
I
no!
missed
Yeah,
it.
that was risky. So he's making quick work of these crystals. Again, they will heal the dragon, so if you can take them all out, that is best. And then the strat to actually fighting the dragon is she will charge at you like this, and okay, so a little sketchy, but good hit. And you can use a bed. Okay, I'm just so focused on this fight. You can use a bed to do explosive damage. Again, they explode in any dimension that's not the overworld. So this explosive damage is really good. They can do, even like a not so good hit can do a quarter of the dragon's health. So he's gonna try and make this work with 4 or 5 beds. And he's already done 1 hit, so hopefully 3 more. And here's another charge, so get ready. That was another good hit. Did another quarter of the dragon's health. So now it's at half health, and hopefully only 2 more hits, and then, you know.
We'll be done.
I hope Etiquette's ready for an early run.
I do want to add on super quickly, as we talked about the randomness of this run before.
Yeah.
In future versions, the Ender Dragon fight is a little bit more consistent. But in this version, it's completely crazy. The amount of pillars you see spawn in the end is completely random. Illumina did get really good pillars. Oh, very nice bed
my
hit there.
goodness,
Only
this
1 more
fight
to
is-
go.
This fight is so good.
And the dragon will randomly charge the player. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, okay. Wait, don't go for it.
no, no. Oh my gosh.
Goodness. Oh my goodness, what an ending. What a risky ending. I can't believe it. Oh no, oh no.
Illumina.
Oh my goodness.
Time!
Oh my god. Man, you really know how to end off a run, huh? Can't really even talk about anything, but that is the end of the run, so GG. That was amazing.
Oh
What was
my
the final
God.
time? I don't know if anyone...
My time for me was 40:13.
40-13, okay, so
Yeah.
not quite sub 40,
Almost
but...
sub 40.
You almost beat my
A
PB.
great- Yeah, almost. He
Aw.
did, yeah. We won't talk about my PB, but that was an incredible run. Just great showing by Illumina again. I don't think, maybe it didn't come across today, but knowing Illumina for a long time, I can say this guy is so good at this game. You should definitely go follow him on Twitch, Illumina1337, and check
Thank you
out
very
more of his
much.
runs. He's so good. Hopefully he starts streaming more, but you know, he's so good at this game no matter what version he's running. So check him out. I think we'll
Yeah.
give our last shout outs, and that, I mean, no one was ready to finish the run that quickly, I think. So
Yeah, I was not ready.
I'll give my shout outs. I want to shout out GDQ for having us on again to do Minecraft, and huge thank you to all the GDQ staff and tech people working tirelessly to do this online format. I know it was a real big change for everyone, but it was still a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun watching this week, and hopefully we can be at GDQ in person again soon. And I also want to shout out a good friend of mine in Illumina's, BTMC, aka Edward, on Twitch, but also everywhere. Just being a really good friend to us and being just super cool. So I wanted to give those shout outs. And my other shout out is Sent. I want to shout out Sent for being Sent. Sent's a very entertaining
That's a
guy.
good
So
shout out.
shout out to Sent.
I will also shout out Illumina with a brief story. Just want to be super brief about this. Illumina did run this category last year at Summer Games Done Quick. I saw that run live and was so inspired that I picked up the run. Now have a decent time in it, and I got to know Illumina better. Speedrunning communities are super welcoming. Obviously, don't spam Illumina's DMs saying, "Hey, can we be friends?" But there is a Minecraft speedrunning Discord if you're interested in running.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
If you're interested in speedrunning any game, Minecraft included, there are Discord servers, and everyone is super welcoming. If you want, interest is the #1 thing, so everyone is awesome. Games Done Quick is really only the surface of speedrunning, and it's so awesome that twice a year we can come together and do good things for the community, for the world.
Speedrun.com/MC.
You know what?
If you're interested in the
That just-
speedruns.
Yeah, speedrun.com/MC.
I'm so sorry, Pack, but
that deserves a clap.
yeah, clap. Good job, Illumina. So if
Everyone
Illumina,
keep donating.
yeah,
The donation hype doesn't stop.
Let's
We
hit
have
2 mil.
Pokemon Shield.
Yeah.
Or is the game Pokemon Shield? Did I get that right?
it is Pokemon Shield. So
Okay, cool.
do you have any last shout outs, Illumina? We should get out of here. But...
No, we should get out.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was so much fun to be back here again. So have a good night, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Illumina, for that unbelievable Minecraft run. And thank you very much to everyone in chat for donating so that we got to see that incredible run. And speaking of generosity, want to get to these 2 donations really quick. We have $5,000 from Random Hughes. And with that $5,000 donation, Random Hughes says, "No missed games allowed. Let's go chat." And I would say absolutely. We didn't miss that game at all. That was amazing what Illumina did in Minecraft. Now, Dennis donated $1,150. Holy cow. Saying thanks to all the runners, commentators, and GDQ staff for putting on a great event in support of Doctors Without Borders. Hoping for good RNG on the unseeded Minecraft run. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. And with that, we are going to take a quick break. Let's refill the hype tanks. We'll watch an ad real quick, and then we will be back. Welcome back, everyone, to Summer Games Done Quick 2020 Online, where we're going fast and raising money for Doctors Without Borders. Keeping an eye on the tracker up there, since it looks like we're pretty close to $1.7 million raised for Doctors Without Borders, which is unbelievable. And we still have quite an amazing run to go. We've got Pokemon Shield with Etiquette that's getting set up, and that is going to be quite an amazing run. But if we want to make it even more amazing, even more special, let's get to 2 million total dollars donated throughout the marathon, because if we do, Etiquette is going to be running the DLC for Pokemon Shield, Isle of Armor. That run will be coming up after the Pokemon Shield run, and we just broke 1.7 million, by the way. So let's keep that hype rolling in, and I'll get to some of your hype right now. We have $500 from GT Manfred, who said, unfortunately, my wife and I have not been able to watch as much GDQ as usual because we have a 1-month-old and a 2-year-old, but we look forward to catching all the runs we missed in the coming weeks. Thanks for all the hard work from GDQ staff and all the runners for making sure this event still happened. I'm sure it's been awesome. Now I have to go change another diaper. Good luck with that, GT Manfred. We had $500 from Misfortune 500 that just says Minecraft hype. And that run was so hype. That run was amazing. Rebellier donated $500 as well. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity, saying, my kids love playing Minecraft. What a great charity and an awesome run. Splash Damage contributes $28 to Doctors Without Borders, saying, wasn't initially planning on donating again, but after the promise of an Isle of Armor run, I couldn't possibly resist. $28 for number 280, my favorite Pokemon, Ralts. Let's bring these Dex number donations back to hit that 2 mil. I think that's an amazing idea. You know, we have a thing here at GDQ where when we've got a Pokemon run going, folks love to donate the Dex number of their favorite mon. And I was kind of thinking, just because, you know, haikus have been such a big deal this GDQ, what if we got like a Gothorita donation train going? Because I think if my math is correct, Gothorita is Pokemon number 575, which would be like a haiku. Just a thought. Also, speaking of haikus, $50 from Kravaldis, who said Minecraft was awesome. It is Pokemon time now. Good luck, Etiquette. Now, poor Anonymous still loving the hype from the Minecraft run, saying, wait, you can beat Minecraft? And all this time, I've just been digging a lot. Well, now that we get this game run, I can learn what to do, and learn we did. We have $130 here from Spicy Lemon Zest, saying, super pumped to see Pokemon closing out the marathon. Let's get that 2 million. And an amazing $200 anonymous donation. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for your generosity, saying you expected a poem, but it was me, Dio. The Knight contributes $50, saying first time donating, but we got to see that Isle of Armor run as well. Also, Giant Mareep. And I've seen the picture that's been scrolling by of Scent and the Giant Mareep, and I chuckle every time it rolls by on the screen there. Zahariel donates $500 to MSF, saying, what a brilliant ending to a completely absurd game to see in a marathon. Thanks to all the runners, this cash is to help MSF to heal everyone after unexpected Ender Dragon attacks. And Hyper C donates $75, saying, my daughter and I love playing Pokemon together, and we're looking forward to you crushing it. Good luck to the runner. Hype! And with that, we are going to take a brief break for a quick word from our sponsors. We have a $50 donation here from Empire Ship saying, I'm really excited to see us hit that 2 million. Cheers to another successful GDU. Time to sheepishly donate for that really wool Mareep plush. Good luck on your random seed in Minecraft, Illumina. And it is time, as we're starting to wrap things up here at Summer Games Done Quick 2020 online, we are going to go over to the final interview of the marathon. Take it away.
Thank you, BGS, and thank you, everybody who is currently watching Summer Games Done Quick 2020 online. My name is Jay Hobbs, and I am joined here for a very special, just kind of little Q&A session with our very own Sent and Sumi Chu. How are you both doing today?
Tired.
Yeah, I think I can echo that sentiment, that's for sure. Well, we are here because we just wanted to talk to you all a little bit about some of just how the week has gone, you know, some of the benefits of doing an online marathon, some of the challenges of doing an online marathon. But before we get to some of that, Sumi loves to pull a bunch of data from the tracker as we get near the end of this. We got some special stats to share with you all, don't we, Sumi?
Yes, we do. So thanks to Uranium Anchor, who has done a lot of work on the tracker. We actually pulled some stats for you based on all of the donations that we've received over the week. So I guess we'll start off with some of the smaller things. For instance, out of all of the donations that we've received throughout the week, we have had 0 mentions of the word HOIP. HOIP. 0. Not even one. Not even a single person
Why did
has
you jinx
donated
it?
with
More,
that in the
Sumi.
comments.
Why did you jinx it?
You guaranteed that we're going to get them now.
I mean, right, I'm just looking at this paper. It says HOIP 0, but HYPE has 813. That is a lot more than 0. We also have, even though Untitled Goose Game is not in this event, we still have 49 donation comments with the word honk in it.
Of course.
Of course.
We have also had 402 haikus over this event, just this event. And I actually have, out of all 402, I didn't get a chance to go through them all, but I did find my favorite. It is
Right.
Baba is donate, Punchy is speedrun and win, MSF is love.
That was great.
That was actually really good. We got a lot of
Yeah.
haikus with hippopotamus in it. People really love that word.
I think there's always something every GDQ where there's just some like fresh new meme that lasts throughout the week. And like you said, last event it was honk. I love how we just randomly had poetry done quick this whole week. That was just such a weird, unexpected, cool thing just to hear a lot of artists just strut their stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Agreed.
really loved the mix of poetry and the limericks. We definitely had a lot of limericks firing back. But speaking of memes, Hobbs, I'm sure we have a stat about another meme that cropped up this week.
Oh no.
Yes, we do. Actually, this took me by surprise because we have actually had only a few donations talking about your lamp. We've had 29 mentions of lamp, and here's some of the donations that we've had. This beautiful lamp. I love lamp. Shout out to the lamp. We can't win the lamp, but can we win the drapes?
Oh man.
And we had 2 $100 donations that said, is this enough for entry to win the lamp? And how much do I have to donate for a chance to win the lamp? So I guess people really want to win the lamp. If your mom would like to donate the lamp to our to our prizes next event, I'm pretty sure it'd be a hit. That could be our next grand prize.
I wish we could. Oh, go ahead.
She's vigorously shaking her head no right now.
I wish we could pull chat messages, because the ratio of like GDQ lamp or just the word lamp in chat messages to donations must just be off the charts. Like,
I
must
can't
be
wait to
ridiculous.
check that afterward.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. We just got lamps scrolling all over the place. It's amazing.
Well, one last stat that we have before we move on is last event we went over the top 5 donors by country. So I have the top 5 for this event as well. In 5th place, we have Great Britain. In 4th place, we have none other than Greetings from Germany. In 3rd place, we have France. In 2nd place, we have Canada. And in 1st place, we have the United States of America. So once again, the United States does top the chart for Summer Games Done Quick 2020, as it also did for Awesome Games Done Quick. But we are super grateful for all the countries that have participated. We've had a total of 67 countries participate in Summer Games Done Quick via donations. So thank you so much.
And if that's your final stat, Sumi, I'm not 100% sure, but if that is, then that's a pretty good transition, because one of the things we wanted to talk about was just some of the just an honest, discussion about, like, a lot of people have been wondering what's it like doing an online marathon. I'd say for the first time, but we've done them in the past, just kind of in between events and stuff. But for an SGDQ, what's it like doing that online for the first time? We wanted to talk about some of the benefits that we had from going online and some of the challenges we ran into. I believe we actually also sent out a tweet, if I'm not mistaken, that people can ask some additional questions on. So if you want to go ahead and look for that on the @GamesDoneQuick Twitter, we'll take a look at that in just a little bit as well. But yeah, I mean, let's. You all want to start with some of the nice things about going online? Let's start in the positive.
Yeah, we actually did get a social media question from Bayleaf_ that says, an online marathon presents lots of new challenges, but how is an online marathon easier than an in-person marathon?
Perfect.
Excellent question.
Yeah. Sent, why don't you kick us off? What was better about online for you?
Put me on the spotlight, Hobbs. Well,
Sure.
Honestly, the ability to work out of my mom's living room has really been nice. Normally, when we have conference space, like we normally do at an event, it is a scramble. And you can attest to this as well, because you're the one scrambling with me most of the time. It is a scramble to set up our set and to, like, find the good, find furniture that's going to look nice, find lighting that's going to look nice, get everything, all nice and done to a point where we're happy with it. And then at the end of the week, we basically have to tear it down and sometimes even, throw away like some of the shelving and other equipment we buy. And it's nice that I, could just walk into my living room and, hey, there's already a great comfortable chair in there, and there's already a useful table for showcasing prizes and the lamp everyone loves so much.
Yeah. I totally agree that, like, some stuff about doing it from home, it was nice knowing that I could just go up to my computer where I'm probably watching Games Done Quick anyways and know, oh, hey, I'm ready for my next interview. Like, all I got to do is set up the streaming and software, the tech stuff a little bit, but otherwise I'm good to go. I don't need to go run, downstairs or get back from food and run on site and everything. It was really nice. I'd say one of the other benefits that I noticed was just the ability for us to see so many people who otherwise might not be able to run at a GDQ, just from all over the world,
for sure,
who never would have thought that they could, like, go to a GDQ, or just whether it be too expensive or too far of a distance to travel or whatever the reason may be. There's a lot of people who can't always attend on sites, a limited kind of audience, and it was really cool that we got to see runs from just a lot of people who otherwise might not normally be able to do that.
Yeah, I like that. Also, there's a lot of different technical things that may limit us at an on-site GDQ that we don't really have to worry about while we're online, because everybody's setups are at home. So that's definitely my favorite thing. There's a lot of things that we've had submissions for games that we would have loved to have, but just space things, space restrictions for us and technical restrictions for us have limited us from doing those events, but we're able to do it for this one. So we've definitely found a lot of things that we are able to do here. So
I think like VR is the easiest one to think of because
For sure.
if
Yeah.
somebody is a VR speedrunner, they've got their setup. They know exactly how far they can move around so that hopefully they don't hit their dresser. It looked close when we saw that run from Buffet Time, but
Can you also imagine Test Runner having to drag a Pump It Up machine onto the stage?
Right. Yeah, like VR, you don't want somebody falling off the stage, right? Like there's no physical stage to worry about for that kind of thing. So it has been nice to see that stuff. And additionally, it can potentially come at a reduced cost because we don't have the we don't have to have like an event location that we're at and everything. We still have to worry about all the tech to put on the event and do it as well as we can, but it's nice whenever it can be just a little bit simpler in some regards. Anybody else with any other positives before we kind of move on to maybe some of the stuff that has been challenging that we've been really appreciating everybody's understanding with all week?
I normally do the later night shifts at GDQs, and I'm able to do that a lot easier from home because I'm on the West Coast. So I'm 3 hours behind you. So that's a nice positive. Also, I really like being at home. I really miss my friends, but it's pretty comfy to be at home.
You just kick back on the couch with a laptop or something to do a lot of the work. Put the stream on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Let's get into some of the challenges too of going online. Some of which everybody has definitely noticed. When you're working with over 100 runners, I think over 150. It's somewhere around that ballpark of a number.
Yeah. On Twitter, user Itty Bitty Pixel actually asked us, what has been the biggest challenge changing from an on-site to fully online?
I think that's the biggest challenge, the change. Like the fact that we were, before March, we were originally hoping, and even after March, not knowing the state of the world, we were hoping to have an on-site. So that kind of change was probably the biggest thing is figuring out all that tech. But, obviously everybody knows too that with 100 plus runners, everyone's got different mic setups, everyone's got different internet setups, different computer setups. So it's going to always be a challenge trying to make sure all of that works and runs smoothly with minimal tech issues. And honestly, I think I couldn't be happier with how it went overall in terms of the tech problems. Like we were able to really power through a lot of stuff and stay pretty close to the original schedule time of the marathon as well by the end, which is always a good target.
For sure. If I can piggyback off of that, Hobbs, I'll say that definitely the changes in workflow. I think we've kind of really gotten ourselves into a groove when it comes to on-site events of, who's doing what and when and where and how we're going to put it all together. And, suddenly when half of or more of the team is remote, it becomes a lot more difficult to put that all together. But also when the runners are all remote, tech issues just become magnified intensely because we don't have, our amazing dedicated tech staff who can just run on stage and be like, okay, what's the problem? I can diagnose this. I fix this. I know every inch of this setup by memory. It's a lot of how can we help? Okay, what's the problem? All right, could you try doing this for us? And we definitely got through it. And again, huge shout outs to all of our tech staff, especially to Richard, to Test Runner, to Worm, to the people behind the scenes helping the runners, get set up and ready to stream. But
that's actually another question that someone has asked. Rose Dog Wiggles asks, how have you managed to assist runners with technical difficulties while remote? And I can probably answer this just a little bit. We have a bunch of different channels to communicate with them. So we have a GDQ Discord, and we also use our text chats. And we're basically, I am on the West Coast, and Jay Hobbs and Cent are over on the East Coast, and they're actually close to the studio and able to go there. We definitely communicate with each other across a lot of different platforms, and then we also use that same platform to talk to the runners as well. So our tech staff are constantly monitoring the situation. They're monitoring the stream, monitoring the sound, and when technical difficulties do come up, we do communicate with them directly, pretty much on the spot. And then we have people like Chris who works on our layouts as well, and he helps us with a lot of the technical things in the background. And there was one time where someone was saying that there was a little bit of a difficulty with the microphone, and then Chris was like, fixed. And I just look at the stream's just still going. So definitely while there are a lot of difficulties and challenges that come up while putting on an online event, the team has been fantastic in addressing those really quickly online.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I know for me, I actually did a lot of audio tech shifts this week, and that was another challenge, was literally running sometimes between my shifts and back here for my interviews and everything, but it was still cool. One of the other benefits I didn't really get into before was just the ability to potentially pre-record stuff where we needed to. Don't worry, no runs were pre-recorded or anything, but occasionally the interviews were when it didn't make sense. Like if we didn't have time to fit an interview on a certain day, but we really wanted to talk to that runner more about their run, we found, okay, well, we can talk to them the day before. And we still tried to keep it as close as we could to the original, time of their run, so we could still, they have that feeling of nerves and everything. But we still get to talk to them and put that in while they're getting set up. So I thought that was really nice as well. But a lot of the challenges are kind of the ones that everybody would expect at home, I think. Just a lot of the random internet issues and random like mic issues and stuff like that just take some time to diagnose sometimes. But with that, and do we have any more kind of questions from social media that we want to get into a little bit? I do want to remind everybody, don't stop those donations from coming in, because we are still trying to hit that $2 million milestone. If we can, we will be seeing an extra bonus incentive, like an extra run, in fact. So please keep all of that coming. We will be checking out some prizes soon as well, just to give you all a little bit of a taste. But Simi, do we have more?
Let's do one more question, and I really want Sent to answer this, because Sent is very infamous at our events for getting probably the least amount of sleep out of everybody on staff. Sinspitter X says, How did it feel getting actual somewhat quality sleep in your own bed compared to barely sleeping at the events?
Does everyone want to answer this, or do you just want me to answer this first, Sumi?
I think we could all do this one, but
I
you
think
go
you should
first.
start, though.
all right. I'll go ahead and answer. It's definitely been strange being at home and being able to just go lie down in my own bed and sleep. I would say my schedule has been no less hectic than it is at an event. But it's weird. Personally, I always just kind of hate sleeping in hotel rooms. I feel like I do sleep a lot better at home. And I feel like overall I am a lot more rested and comfortable since we got to this home than I might have been at a venue.
Sumi, why don't you go ahead?
I don't think I have that much trouble sleeping at a hotel, because generally I'm a pretty comfortable sleeper no matter where I am. I can actually sleep on airplanes as well. I'm very lucky. But it is nice to be able to have my setup at home, because I do have like a big TV in front of my bed, so I can just put it on, and then I can have like all of our Discord and our Slack and the stream open, and then I just feel like I'm not really missing as much, and I don't have to rely on the hotel internet as well to make sure. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, did the internet cut out? Oh, it reset. I have to enter the hotel password again, and now I don't have to really do that. So I definitely feel a lot more comfortable, but I really, really miss the on-site.
Yeah, I of course do as well, but I think I'm a little more with Sent on this one. I'm weird. Every time I move locations, if I'm like visiting family or I'm going to a hotel or something, the first night is just the worst for me. I don't get any sleep. And, sometimes that first night is the night before. Like the next day we're doing the pre-show and everything. I got to be up early for that. So it was nice this time not having to stress about that, because I knew that my own bed was always there, and that was going to be a little bit easier to fall asleep in. So I agree. I think that was a cool question,
I like
fun
that.
one.
Yeah,
but
that was a good one.
We've been delaying everybody enough. They see the Mareep. What else can they see? Sent, what do you got for us? Some last minute prizes to push that donation total up.
Yeah, you ruined this. Of course there are more prizes, Hobbs. You've been doing this with me for like 5 years. There's always more prizes.
There's always more.
And I'm excited to talk about them. Real quick, of course, all of the prizes I talked about before the start of Minecraft are still available till the end of the marathon. Make sure to get donations for them in. Make sure to donate $50 for this beautiful 4-foot-tall, life-sized Mareep. But let's talk about some of the new things. So, first off, additionally, if you haven't already donated $50 to get yourselves into a chance for winning this big Mareep, if you donate $50, you'll also be entered into a chance to win an 8th generation console pack. Hobbs, do you know what the 8th generation of consoles were?
PS4, PS4, an Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch.
There you
and
go.
also a Sega Dreamcast.
No, not a Sega Dreamcast. That was
not the last
during
one.
Sonic
Okay,
Block,
that was-
Hobbs. You
that was
missed
earlier
that
in the
one.
week. All
You're
right.
not allowed to win prizes anymore anyway.
So close.
But yes, Hobbs is correct. It's an Xbox One S, it's a PS4 Pro, and it's a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switches have been notoriously hard to find the last couple of months, but we have one of each of them. $50 minimum donation. All three come together, and that's pretty great. But I have one more surprise to talk about. I said at the start of the marathon that our friends over at Heroic Replicas always have something a little extra, and I have it right now because
Ooh, the suspense.
He
It's gonna-
walked off camera.
I gotta go off.
Saint
camera
always
for
walks
it.
out of frame. He's perpetually living out of frame. I swear. And then he just comes in to do the prizes.
Can I go
and then
back
he
to
goes back
benefits
home.
real quick? Best benefit of doing this at home. I could just walk out of frame whenever I want.
Whenever you want.
Wait, Seth,
Whenever
are
I
you
want.
kneeling on the floor right now?
Yes, I'm kneeling on the floor right now.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But I've been showing it off all week. This is actually my display model of the Heroic Replicas Zora guitar. Maple body, mahogany neck is absolutely beautiful. It is a functional electric guitar. Dave at Heroic Replicas gave me this so that I could take it to events, I could show it off, I could tell you all how awesome it was. But, we got together earlier this week and we thought, Sent, I don't think you need to keep that around anymore. Why don't we give it to a lucky viewer? So if you donate $25 from now until the end of the marathon, you could win this very guitar. It comes with some guitar picks. It comes with a guitar strap. It'll come with some extra strings, courtesy of Dave. He knows that these have been on this guitar for about a year, and that Sent doesn't know how to tune anything with more than 4 strings.
Sent, wait, just 1 second. Can you lift up the guitar in front of your face and Mareep's face?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I can. I
Perfect.
forgot where the camera was pointed at,
The
Sumi. Thank
electric
you.
guitar goes well with the electric sheep. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there
That's
we go.
perfect.
I
That's
couldn't
perfect,
see the
yeah.
guitar, and I see Twitch chat saying, please raise it a little bit higher.
Yeah, $25. Are you serious? $25 minimum?
$25 minimum, you could win this functional electric guitar styled after the electric guitar from Majora's Mask. Again, comes with the shoulder strap, it comes with picks, it's going to come with an extra pair of strings, it's going to come with a whammy bar. Every guitar needs a whammy bar, Hobbs. And yeah,
Agreed.
it's so cool. Huge shout outs to Heroic Replicas. Huge shout outs to David Heroic Replicas for making it happen. And of course, we have our grand prize, Hobbs. You know what our grand prize is by now.
Yeah, sure. I know what our grand prize is, but I would love to hear you tell us about it.
Wait, I
right.
don't know what the grand prize is. Sent, please tell me what the grand prize is.
How do you not know what the grand prize is? Because our grand prize this event is a custom replica from our friends over at Heroic Replicas. We have an amazing long list of choices that you can pick and customize to certain degrees, including this Zora guitar or 4-string bass if you prefer. Not a bass, it's not a fish, it's an instrument. You can play it. We also, of course, have the amazing Master Sword that we've seen at several events in the past. It's available in regular Link or in Dark Link variants. We have a beautiful Hylian shield. We have the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII, full-sized Buster Sword with resin materia orbs. They look amazing. We've got the Fierce Deity Sword from Majora's Mask. We have the Chris Sword from The Legend of Zelda, the animated series. Yes, the Excuse Me Princess animated series. We have the Goddess Blade from Skyward Sword. There are so many cool choices. You gotta head over to GamesDoneQuick.com. You gotta check out the tracker. You gotta look at all the amazing prizes you could donate for and how much you need to donate to win them. You gotta look at all of the amazing incentives we have left. I know we have a bunch of Pokemon naming incentives left. And you gotta look at the speed runs, but there's only one, and it's Pokemon Shield.
Wait a minute, Sent.
Yeah.
One more thing. Can you tell our viewers about Twitch Gaming?
I can tell our viewers all about Twitch Gaming, Sumi. So, we have an amazing opportunity going on right now. For the month of August, Games Done Quick is going to be donating all of the revenue we receive from Twitch subs and Twitch bits right back to Doctors Without Borders.
Yes.
That's these people.
That's the people. That's the charity.
Doctors
That's
Without
the charity we're supporting right now. Now, what that means is we are going to donate. When you sub, we're going to take the portion of the revenue we get from that sub. We're going to take out any taxes that we have to pay on it, and we're going to donate that amount right back to charity. Now, here's the important part. If you have Amazon Prime, I'm sure a lot of us have Amazon Prime. Sumi, do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes, I do.
Well, there you go. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. And if you have Prime Gaming, then every month you can give a free sub to a viewer or to a streamer on Twitch of your choice.
Sumi, we got to work on your
Amazing.
surprised anime face. Like, make it more.
I just don't want to make too much noise because then it's going to go into the mic and then everyone's going to suffer. So
Fair enough. But you can give a sub to any channel on Twitch. Now, you could use that sub for Games Done Quick. And the streamer still gets the full amount of revenue from that sub. So if you have Amazon Prime, effectively at no cost to you, you could help us support the charity. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and people already are in chat. We're seeing the hype train start already. So
It
keep
has
it going,
started.
everybody.
Keep
thank
it
you so
rolling.
much for subscribing, everybody.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
can't
That is
subscribe,
also
I can't
another.
subscribe using Twitch Prime because I actually got gifted a sub. Oh.
I did too. I don't know what to do with mine now.
That's another cool little benefit about doing stuff online is actually being able to like look at chat for some stuff here and there. It's been neat. But yeah, with that, I think unless you got any last minute surprises sent, I think that's mostly going to do it for us here.
Nope, that is actually all. I'm Hobbs. What? I'm sorry. The 4-foot tall Mareep and the guitar and a console pack wasn't enough for you, Hobbs. You're killing me here.
You could throw
Listen,
in the
you-
maybe and make everyone really, really happy. Honestly, if you threw in the lamp, I think that would take it.
Since mom would kill us, no, we can't do it. We can't let that happen. But thank you both so much for talking with me. Thank you, everybody out there. Again, the generosity has been fantastic. We had no idea coming into this just what what we were going to be able to raise. We wanted to do as much as we could for Doctors Without Borders, but we know how the state of the world is right now, and we also know that an online event just isn't quite the same as having that live audience there of an on-site. So we're blown away by the generosity. We'd love to push for 2 million. We've got that extra DLC incentive open, so please, everybody make that happen. I want to give a big shout outs to the entire interview team for just completely rocking it this week, especially Yellow Killer Bee. This was her first event, and I think she did a fantastic job dealing with all of the extra shenanigans that we had to this time. And yeah, just thank you all so much. This event means so much to me, and I'm glad that it has been going as well as it has. With that, I think we are going to be kicking it off with our final run. We're going to go ahead and give it back to the host so they can introduce Etiquette for his Pokemon Shield run.
Thank you very much, Sumi and J Hobbs, for that incredible interview. All of the amazing things in Sense House of a Million Prizes that we still have an opportunity to win. And remember, you can also get those donations in for the naming incentives for the Pokemon coming up during the Pokemon Shield run. Mitten Kiss donated $1,000 saying, for my boyfriend who loved his beloved dog Shadow, who passed away yesterday. I love you so much. Name Arcanine Shadow. Heart. So you can still get those donations in for all of those naming incentives that will be coming up during the run. And remember, if we hit $2 million total donated by the end of the Pokemon Shield run, we will be getting that Isle of Armor Pokemon DLC bonus run with Etiquette, and that'll be coming up following the incredible Pokemon Shield run. We've also got the Pokemon Dex donations. Those have been coming in strong. $7.20 from Chris G saying, gotta donate for my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon, Rowlet. Love you, Michelle. Zero Data donates $100 as jumping in on the memes as well, saying, yes, me, my non-existent girlfriend, and a chance to win a $500 4-foot tall Mareep. Absolutely. And Bill contributes